Welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable, everybody.
What's up? What's up?
Hello,
What's up, everybody? This is episode number 17. How's everybody doing?
Great. Happy Sunday.
You're not going to... I'm Mr. Harmony. Devlin, how's everybody?
Doc,
Iceman,
how you guys doing?
Iceman,
There we go.
Iceman.
Happy Sunday.
All right. What about you, Doc? What's your name? Who you be?
He said it.
I be the Grinch.
You be the Grinch? Okay. So we want to welcome everybody to Tri Virtual Roundtable. If you guys are in the storefronts in the multiverse, hello. Thank you for showing up in there and doing y'all's thing. And for those of you that are watching live wherever else you are, not in the multiverse, today's episode is going to be about the multiverse. So buckle up and you get to see what we see. We're going to show you guys some videos and walk around and show you guys what we look at and how we operate up in there and what we're doing, and give you guys some last minute stuff before this weekend is over. So Icy, you got some shout outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout out someone who's like a pretty good part of this crew here. His name's Devlin Lister. He's Mr. Harmony. The reason I want to shout him out is because he handles all the backstage stuff, like videos, and we just went through like 20 minutes of doing this, and like I can't do any of it. So I just want to say I appreciate all that he does. He does all the video stuff and the clip. I don't know all what he does, but no, really, and I couldn't do it.
I appreciate it, guys. Seriously,
but,
and I really do enjoy it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I've got the best team, and you guys again. And I tell Doc this. Doc talks about this all the time. That just drop me in and I'll just go. And you know, I don't care what. And he knows, but he forgets that what he brings to the table is more important than what he thinks it is. So I have a team, and I couldn't do this without both of you. So that's just right off the bat. So I'm going to do a shout out real quick. And you got something? Go, Doc.
No, I'm good there.
Okay. Think Tank Technologies, Nicholas Jeffries. I just want to do a shout out. You guys are going to be hearing more about that. That's the company I'm doing stuff with. So Nick Jeffries, I want to say what's up and welcome to the podcast. I hope you're watching. If you're not watching, you can see the recording later. But welcome, Think Tank Technologies. I'm going to have some stuff coming up later about that. So anything, Doc?
DK Bully. I want to give DK Bully some love, who just released.
I just followed him.
Yeah. We'll have more information, but for those of you that know, we know DK Bully from the Metaverse, and
yes,
he just released some music, and I told him he has to be on our broadcast.
Yes,
that wasn't like debatable.
It was a non-negotiable.
It was non-negotiable.
It was something that it's like.
Yes,
we'll see you when you get there.
If he tries to say no, we're gonna send a Chronic.
Yeah, we got people. Don't worry, we got people. We'll come get you. And Rolo says, "What's up? What's up, Rolo?"
Oh, what's
man?
Up?
If y'all don't stop interrupting me.
Hey, you know what, Doc? Go ahead, Doc.
I was trying to.
Okay, the floor is yours.
I interrupted him.
I don't want to now. Anyway, but no, he was the first to do a lot of digital stuff. Amongst the first to do a lot of digital stuff in the multiverse stuff like that. He had some real great work. Other than that, that's it.
That
was it.
Well, you guys kept interrupting me, so it took
I see
20
what you're
minutes.
saying.
But I didn't even know who he was, so I'm gonna. Yeah.
All right. So real quick, we're gonna talk about multiverse. So we're gonna talk about what we do, how we operate in there, and kind of. I want to throw this over to Doc just because he's the OG on the podcast, and he knows.
Right.
He's the info.
He's
the info guy in there. Right. And so tell us what got you into multiverse specifically. Like what drew you to it and makes you want to come back more and more. And what was, because you're the OG, so you were there in the beginning and stuff, close to the beginning at least.
So the true story is that I had invested in a platform that failed, and in doing that, it was a VR platform. I was introduced by someone associate, and I ended up getting an Oculus headset. And when I got that Oculus headset, I ran across the multiverse platform, and I immediately knew, based on the research I had done on the other, actually must not have been that great at damn research because I lost some money. But anyway, based on the research, I understood with digital assets and digital digital assets, digital real estate was going to come to in the next few years. So when I saw Multiverse, I kind of saw what they were trying to do, mistakes being made, and things like that. People can, hem and haw all day about all that stuff. But I saw the overall vision of what that platform was trying to do, and that's what I bought into.
Nice.
Realistic.
What was your first plot? Very first plot.
My first plot was it VR healthcare? Yeah, that I bought for the advisors. VR healthcare.
VR healthcare was your first plot. That was plot number one. And because when you got in, you saw the potential on the medical side, and so you just like, okay, here we go.
They weren't doing plots then. Remember that? You mean went to my first apartment?
Oh, that was your first apartment? Okay, what was your
plots were like 8 months later or something like that.
Real? Okay, so how that? Okay, I didn't even know that. So so your plots, you weren't able to get plots until later on. Okay, so right out of the gate, you can only get apartments.
Yep.
So that's why everybody went buck wild on apartments. So what's up, Mamak? Hello.
Oh, that's Jennifer. Yeah.
Oh, hey Jennifer. What's up? Okay, so
we got to convince people we're not crazy too, because everybody thinks it's
that's yours, Mike.
Nuts.
No, it's not mine.
Oh, it was Doc's. All right. Wait, let me silence mine just in case, because I was about to talk some smack.
I'm on a podcast, man.
So, what was that?
We're so professional.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Hey, man, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah. All right. So you couldn't get plots. So then plot buys were available. Right. So we're going to show you guys a few videos here real quick of what the multiverse looks like and what we're doing. So what I'm going to do first, let's go this guy. So we're going to turn this guy down. So this is what the one of the this is Sage's area. It looks like, maybe not. I don't know. They're cruising around. Doc and Sage are cruising around somewhere playing games, and so that was
that's it.
That's that for that one. So that's just what original apartments. That's the OG style, right? More no.
Yeah, those are more advanced ones. Kind of like
so we
the
already
ones we had
up.
before. I don't even think we have video.
Oh, really?
I don't think we have video of the original building.
Right. I don't have any video of that.
I don't have any either, actually.
But we have to convince the world we're not crazy. So how do we?
We're not. Exactly, because we're not crazy.
That we're absolute nuts. 3 old guys up in the metaverse buying quote unquote fake apartments and fake land. That's where we need to hit the people.
Yes, exactly. What makes us not crazy? So Honey Bear, you did say hello. I did see it up there. I totally forgot. Hey. Good to see you. Are you in which one? Serenity Cove, which one? Just curious. So yeah, we're not crazy. We've been able, well, I'll start off by saying I have been able to invest in different things here and there. For me, an investment that I get to actually be actively involved in is a little bit different. So I can put my investment over in a stock and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And I have no guarantee that it's going to do anything regardless, because it's an investment. But for me, this is an investment that not only do I get to put my money into it or whatever, but not only the money, I get to put pictures, videos, I get to leave something more than just that monetary value. And the investment is my time, creativity, creating a podcast, creating it, and meeting great people. So the investment is not just monetary for me.
Oh, God,
so
I'm trying to make some money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. I get that. That's why you're on that over there.
Fluffy. It's all about the social.
It is. But for me, yeah, but that would be cool too as a bonus. But for me, that's not what I got into it for, and that's not what got me going. But so I want the investment, and so that's why I put my money into it, because of the possibilities that it could be. All right. What about you, Icy?
I started it because I seen if you have a passion project or you're really into something and you want to promote that or whatever it is, like I'm into Britney Spears, so I thought I could make a whole bunch with Britney stuff in there. You know what I mean? Like
you can.
Yeah, and I did.
You can. You really can. It is definitely something that is possible. And when we talk about Iceman and his Britney
fascination. Don't use the word.
That's okay. I will use that one. Fascination,
Addiction,
drive. Addiction. Yeah, we'll call it addiction. Okay, cool. I'm glad you said it. Um,
Yeah.
but he gets to go in this and create, change it around, make it its own the way he wants it. And I've seen it change a lot. And he comes in and changes pictures around and fixes it up. Now, what we don't have on this one, as we're passing by those kiosks right there, those kiosks that you see in those four little kiosks right in the middle, you can click them, open up websites, open up direct us to other rooms, go into all kinds of cool stuff. So those are the things that we get to create. So for you, that's what you were doing. So continue on that. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you said everything I was going to say, but but no, there's other things to do. Like, yeah, I mean, what? I thought he was going to play the ones with the rest of them with their video.
That's why I'm having you go, and then I was going to bring the other one back after you go some more about Brittany.
So what I did was I put up like all of her videos. So anybody that can go in there, they're like, oh, let me go watch Stronger. Let me go watch this. You know, I got all of her videos and everything in there too for people to watch. Anyway, that's just what I was doing.
So you're talking like a big old giant rotunda type deal that has the ability to have all of her Brittany videos.
Yeah, you can see in this. Yeah, each one of those doors opens up into another room that has her video on a big screen. So you can sit there and watch it. You can have, invite people over and whatever like that too. But
go, Doc.
What?
Man, I'm tired of y'all fluffy. Here's the thing. Okay, so please, people, the Brittany thing is wonderful and the fluffy stuff.
But no, but if that's what you're into and you're not,
no, I got you. No, I'm not down in that. But I want to get into the meat and potatoes. Remember, we got grown folks that are going to watch this and like, okay, I don't get why you're in the metaverse. Still,
right.
Show Brittany pictures.
Well, that's the fun part. This is the fun part.
I know that's the fun part. Yeah. But understand, anybody who's watching this broadcast, understand that room can be created whatever you want. Those kiosks that Devlin had mentioned can be linked to a website. And the walls,
yeah, you can sell things.
Right.
Yeah.
We have colorful things on the wall, but that's what we put together. But you as a person who wants to step into the future business,
mm-hmm.
right, you will put whatever you need to advertise your business on those walls, design it how you want. Those doors can link to several different templates that give you a lot of opportunities to further express your brand. And it's not expensive at all. And we can help.
Well, a lot of it
actually it's free. So right out of the gate, you get a lot free. Actually, after they changed a lot of stuff and opened it up to everybody else, they decided to give everybody access to more templates than they had previously. Mm-hmm. So even the free ones, you get like 20, 30 templates that you can change around.
You also have a lecture hall too. 22. You can actually hold a lecture 22 in there too.
Yeah. You can say 22?
It's 22 free templates, yeah.
Hence the reason why.
And then you get the free coins. So you just got to buzz around for a few minutes, and you get enough coins to get an apartment for absolutely free. And
you said coins? Coins? You say?
Yeah.
Oh, so coins. How would somebody find out how to get coins? So if you're in the multiverse and you're looking for coins.
Wait, what is that? A treasure chest?
That is a treasure chest. It's a loot box to be exact.
You don't get no coins.
No, but you level up by getting the fruit or the mega fruit. And when you level up, this is how you have to get the level up. So as newbies, once you come in, you get you come in with just a few meta coins just to come with something. And then once you start leveling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as you go, you keep accumulating more meta coins each time, which then in turns, so when people want to come in, and this is what Doc was talking about, for the business people, the people that are interested in getting involved, you don't have to come in with money right out of the gate. Let's try it out first, see what it's all about. You get some Metacoin, cruise around, get some loot boxes, level up, get some Metacoin to buy an apartment, see what it looks like. And then once you see that, then you can start saying, oh my gosh, this is really cool. So then you can start putting your money into it if you want.
Learn how to navigate it. And remember, our platform is not blockchain. Let's be clear with that.
100%. Yes, thank you. Disclaimers. There's no money return right now. In the future, that would be wonderful.
Ideal.
It would be wonderful, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's gonna happen because again, it's an investment and you're just starting out.
Iceman.
So
Yeah.
You had something to say, you said?
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Oh, you are. Oh, well, can I say something then?
It's all yours. The
So a
floor is
lot
yours.
of people ask me, like, why are you in digital? First of all, that's the future of the. Why do you think all these brick and mortar buildings are closing? Because they go to the internet, and also people understand a website is digital real estate. So technically, everybody has it. They just don't know it. Listen,
Bingo.
a plot of virtual land that went for 4.3 million in Sandbox, the most expensive metaverse property sale ever. I keep telling people that digital land is going to rival real land in the business world. I mean, and then it's going to be the social component. Obviously, you can't live
Yes,
there.
sir.
We're not silly. But the fact that a virtual land went for 4.3 million, okay, what's under that? I don't need mine to sell for 4.3 million. You know what I mean? I don't need
Exactly.
I don't need that. My point is to get people to understand that this is coming, whether you like it or not. You've seen the movies, you've seen the virtual movies and the TV shows and stuff like that.
They can't flip the off switch. It's not going to happen.
Black Mirror.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
All those type of shows. You see what's coming, and the future's really coming. So anyway, just want to let people know we're not crazy.
Well, also, I want to bring up that everybody thought this way about this internet thing that, what do you do? I watched so many old clips of like, what is this internet? It's like, oh, this isn't going to catch on. This is just a fad.
Yep.
And it's like other people like, no, this is going to be the future of commerce. This is going to be the future of information, sharing, all this. And so everything just steps up, right? Everything, technology grows. We're on our phones now. Our phones are bigger than any computer like that came out originally. And so this is not good. VR is not going away. It's not going away. So it's just a matter.
So along that same, I'm sorry, go on.
That's it.
Go on. Sorry about that. Yeah.
That's it.
But going along that same lines, what a lot of people don't understand is what's going on in the background. There's headsets that are going to be coming out really soon. For those of you that don't know, Google and Samsung are coming out with one by the end of this year, hopefully. And I've just by default, they are going to have to compete for advertising to get sales on those headsets. So you're all going to see it really soon. You're all going to see it blasted everywhere because the headsets are already created, made. They're probably already starting to get shipped out places. So it's not like they're going to recall this. So the headsets are coming. And one of the things that I enjoy is, especially this platform, Multiverse, is they changed it and made sure that it was structured in Unity. And with that, the new Google and Samsung, they just announced also that they are going to be in Unity, which tells me it's going to be platform. It's going to be able to make its way together and merge. So we'll be getting a lot more people coming in and cool stuff like that. So just a couple
platforms. Cross platforms.
Yep. So I'm going to show you guys another video real quick. This is so the platform is giving us and they're showing us the abilities that they can make and create and where they want to take it. So we've got these specific environments that go in, and Toontown is what they're called. And there's a bunch of different environments that you get to go in and see. This is kind of what they're messing with and trying to get out there. Yeah. Right. So you get to run around and you run inside those buildings and cruise around and stuff like that. So
even cars, they're examples are there's cars on the road.
It shows the creativity of these platforms of different environments they can create for young and old. So we have the cities where the adults are.
Right.
Toonverse might be some kids running around, but there might be some adult things to go in there and interact and socialize. So
yeah, there's business offices and lobbies and all kind of different meeting rooms and stuff that you can utilize. I mean, right now, currently, we have this broadcast streaming live in storefronts throughout the multiverse. So think about the possibilities that you have as a business or a company, and you've got storefronts blasted throughout the multiverse, and you can broadcast whatever you want. Anybody can walk into that storefront at any time and watch whatever you're broadcasting live here in the real world. So
also, like, it's good for different things like comedians too. Like you could reach a larger audience with dance lessons. If you're someone like Deanna,
exactly.
Like there's so many things you can do and have it in multiple places at the same time.
Okay, so real quick, I got Donna. Donna has a little something to say, Mr.
Okay.
Mikey.
All right.
So thank you. First off, she says a lot of talent. You guys are amazing. Oh, quit it.
I'm amazing.
And then she said Honey Bear, what's not who or whoa? Well, that was to Honey Bear. She's one of the ones in the multiverse. I think she's probably asking. She said also, and this is a good question, and I'm glad she's bringing
Is this
this up.
Donna or is this Catherine?
Donna. This is
Okay.
Donna. So this is it's just harder for us older people to understand. Takes us younger generation, which I'm not in that younger generation, but
I am.
it takes the younger generation to help us understand. Now, I agree with that. And yes, it does take us other generation to pass it down and keep it going. But all we ask as this younger generation, when we come to you to pass it down, is that you're open-minded to hear it. So that's where the battle comes in with the age difference. Is I don't want to touch it. It's
Right,
not for
yeah.
me.
Self-fulfilling.
There's nothing going to
Self-fulfilling.
happen. It's not going to go anywhere. There's nothing. There's not. It won't help me in my life. I mean, I'm telling people 24/7 about ChatGPT and how it could change your life, but they don't want to listen. But that's all right.
Educational components.
Thank
Of
you.
V-
I
of
mean,
VR, not necessarily multiverse.
yeah, just
VR.
in AI and all that stuff. So,
Also,
no, not in the storefronts that I have gone in. Okay.
Do you have the videos of the games that were just added recently?
I didn't. The video we made was too long, and I couldn't
we'll
get it
do
up
that
there.
for you.
But that's okay.
You can
So-
send that link too. You can send that YouTube link if you want to put it somewhere. That will work. The
which
last
one?
I sent. The last
Yeah,
one I
yeah, yeah. The last one you sent. So
So-
I'm gonna put up real quick. Real quick. Not the loot box.
but-
All right, we're gonna go in population one.
We're
I
gonna do
just
another
wanna do
pop
that real
one.
quick. I just want to do that real quick, only because. So me and Doc went into Pop One yesterday and decided to play some games and kind of hang out. So, and the reason why I'm wanting to play this right now is because, yes, we go on there and do the other stuff, the building, the selling the apartments, but then we get to take breaks and run around and have fun.
Good
And
Lord, man.
I was horrible.
I'm
Okay,
sitting here trying to kill people, and you're like, no, you got to get into this. So
It's
anyway,
just-
I'm getting my guns. I'm getting my guns ready to get up with them folks around the hill over there.
so I'm not a gamer, so I don't get out there and play a lot of games, and I'm not used to it so much. But when I got in, okay, so when I first dropped in, I was horrible. I was like worse than horrible.
Now you're
Yeah, yeah. And so then after a little while, I got the hang of it and started getting
There
out
you go,
there and
right
getting
there. That's
traded.
the bag you took, remember?
Yeah, exactly. You draw. Yeah, I was like, yeah, can I get the bag? And so so I realized I started to get it more, and it's all about us getting out there and having fun, and very helpful. Yes, the guys out there were shooting me and killing me real quick, and they were just making fun of me, but it was all a lot of fun. But it's the companionship, the fun, and yet getting out there and also being able to
We got killed
to
quick here.
create and
people-
stuff.
Adults don't realize that. So a lot of people say they don't play games. We don't play games, right? But
Very rarely.
some of these games you can't help yourself but to be like, wow, this is cool, man. I didn't
Yes.
have this growing up. And you're right, it's a great social thing of you and I
Mhm.
being in there.
Yep.
I'm telling you what to do. I'm running around trying to gather all these weapons to fight the other team because the guy was talking crap on the platform. That's why we went over there and
Yes.
got killed. 'Cause we
Yes.
went over there to
Yeah.
chase him. So they ambushed us. So
Well,
Right,
I-
right.
and these are
Also-
adults. These are adults,
Right.
by the way.
Exactly.
Also, what's good is like my son, my oldest Robert, he's in Boston, but there's a game. It's called Walkabout Golf. It's miniature golf, and we can be right next to each other on the green there, playing and talking to each other, and it just brings you so close to these people. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right there.
they can be across the country, but you can still get together with them and play.
Yep.
Any
World.
conversation, yeah. Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Rural, all of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So-
good.
I mean, we've got a lot of good things going on. So hopefully
Yeah.
that plot
All right.
box
So
is bringing it
so
up.
we'll also talk about Spectre. We'll just talk a little bit, just to dabble in it, just so they can see that there's other stuff out there, even 2D, that will eventually transition into it. So you're involved in other projects as well. What are your other projects, Doc?
Oh, well, I'm involved with Expectaverse. Expectaverse is a blockchain project. Um, Sherry just called
This one is
interrupting the podcast.
this one
Yeah,
is
Woman,
blockchain.
Sherry from
yeah,
Women's World.
yeah.
Shout out. No, well, it's a blockchain. It's a blockchain project with NFTs, buildings and cities that are being developed. There's 8 distinct cities. Um, it's really it's how do I explain it? It's kind of like I think they dub themselves like a 3D internet,
Right.
where multiverse is like a virtual internet, where
Hmm.
it's more of a 2D on the computer internet.
Right.
It's basically real businesses will be established. Um, it's a blockchain product, so there is finances involved. Then people will be able to make money. Like I can
Hmm.
sell my NFTs now and make a profit because I've been
Right.
there for 2.5 years.
Yeah, you got quite a
But we're
bit
gonna
in
have
there.
a show that's gonna really dive in detail, which I'm gonna try to have somebody on for the project. Because myself, I'm an expert novice in the project. I can get people
Right.
started. I can give them a basic understanding of what's going on, but it's really hard to explain. Like sometimes you have to show,
Yep.
or then
Yep.
you can explain. But I am involved in Inspectorverse, which is a very, very enlightening project, and they're expecting to do some big things in the future. 2D project.
Nice. All right. So, Icy, you got something to share?
Well, no, do we have the video of the plots where you're putting
I
down the
was
stuff?
just that one was too long too, but that I was
Okay,
it
so I
didn't
guess
fit.
that's
Yeah.
let's bring
But
another one
okay,
up there.
real quick. No, I wanted to do two things. We're gonna show. So we got these bots. That
That's
now this is the business side again. So we're gonna talk the business side and how these that didn't look right going
that
into
didn't
that
look
right there
business.
just
Yeah,
right.
that didn't look business.
Yeah. So business wise, how this would work is those bots, the AI bots, would be inside your storefront. When you're not there, it can give whoever comes into your business the information that you feed it. Now, remember, it's AI. So the information you feed it doesn't have to be all this detail and whatever. You just give them a prompt and they take it from there. So they create their own jokes, they create their own conversations. You can have multiple AI bots running around out there, but
So for
this is
clarity, that's
yeah,
Iceman to the right. The AI bot is the one that says agent on top of his head. So Iceman's interacting with it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
It's pretty good.
Yep.
And that's
So
what paper clips are also used for is if you see one of those in one of the rooms you go into, you can use a
mhm,
paper clip and it'll expand whatever that person
and
if
go
you
out.
yeah, like if you're selling Etsy shirts and you have a storefront that has Etsy shirts, you walk in, you see one of these, you could put your paper clip and it will tell you all the specials, whatever you program it to do.
Right.
So as far as business goes, that's also a great way to utilize the agents.
And have them out there. Yep. And so uh the video that I was going to put up here today and show you guys is how we actually create the plots and how we go through the process inside the multiverse. You know, we go into a map room. It's this big room that shows on the ground all the plots and everything's laid out. And then we go in and work on our plot, add buildings, add grass, trees, and all that cool stuff. And so we were just recently able to they added a lot of cool features, games, outdoor games that now I just want to touch on this for a second, Doc. And you can speak on this actually quite a bit. There's a lot of people that try to bring a lot of negativity to this game, and we were promised this, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that they talk about. But when we see the progress going forward constantly and we're seeing these new changes, like being able for instance, we've been begging for activities outside to be able to do things and have fun and interact with people outside and have fun. And then they're, oh, it's not going to happen, and all these
didn't
people, and
happen.
then sure enough, boom, now we have basketball, bowling, we got all these
Right.
cool activities
And
outside.
chess. We have chess
Chess,
boards.
checkers, tic tac
Which is
toe.
volume one. They still have to improve them, right? They're not
Exactly.
perfect yet.
So
Um,
but we can.
so honestly speaking, Multiverse has some things to answer for, to be honest. I mean, in the very beginning, they did so. I was there, they did some things, they said some things, and I think, but since that time, they've kind of learned. You can't make promises that you don't know the specifics on how to get that, execute that promise. And then when people expect that promise to be fulfilled, you're like,
right.
you can't do that. So I think they've learned their lesson from that. But ever since then, they've been steadily improving. I'm not gonna say everything Multiverse does is perfect, but we have a lot of people there where glass is half empty, right? So you're gonna constantly look at the platform and complain about things it does not have. I get that. I know it doesn't have. But most of the things you're looking at are volume 1, like the games you just mentioned, right? The board games, they're not going to work perfectly, but it's volume 1. They just dropped them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I went to my plot
a week or two.
Like when no, a couple days.
It was like a week, maybe
a week, less than a week. Maybe. You're right. Less than a week.
Plot buys was Monday, and like 1 or 2 days later, that's when.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah.
My point is that it's volume 1, and I get everybody's frustration with the metaverse. Everybody kind of want things like. It's just not going to happen like that. It's just not. And we hope our platform is successful. That's why we've got plot buys, right? We've had all
that's exactly where I was heading with this.
Expand their lands and stuff like that. I've seen some people do some fantastic things. I mean, we could name all day between Peaches, Tina, Cassandra, Chronic, Honey Bear, Omar, Calabaro. I'm not going to go through everybody, but there are people who
Christopher.
Chris, who have added to their stake, and we've all
beckoned them.
Take Paradise.
Paradise. Yeah, we were just because we were in there with them in the map room, actually seeing their creation unfold, and we kind of talked. Actually, we talked a little bit about that specifically. Is they came in and they weren't planning on doing this, and then they just expanded and went crazy. I mean, you had to talk people in.
But to close up, just to end what I'm saying, it's just that. No,
Sorry.
it's just that the platform. No, you're fine. I just wanted to close it out that. The platform does have its issues in its development things, but they have to go at their own pace. One guy I was talking to the other day, he was like, well, Doc, they should have this and they should have. No, they shouldn't. They need to have it when they can have it. And he said, well, what if they're too late? And I guess that's just, that's gonna happen.
If it's not ready, it's not ready.
When they're ready, they'll be ready. And they've definitely proven that they are trying and they're putting significant effort just based on what I've seen in the development. And that's why I'm always for the platform, because I just want to see in progress, because eventually we're going to get somewhere.
Yep.
I just want the search. I want the search back. I want the voice search where we can use our wrist and be able to search stuff, because that
why don't you send her a message?
Yeah, I'll send her another message. But no, it was great because I could tell someone, you want to go see the Britney room, just you go to the voice search Britney's concert, and then it'll bring you right there. You point to it and go to it. Right. So we need that back.
That'd be cool.
Doc, you're the info person, Doc.
Info it,
man.
I've submitted a few things.
I bet you have.
Nice. Yes. Okay. So
you got another video?
I got another one, but I'm gonna talk about plot buys now. So
it's almost over. They got like an hour. How much they got?
No, they got till 4 a.m.
7 a.m. Eastern.
Ours 4 a.m. our time.
Ours is 7.
Remember, we had to wake up early in the morning, 4 a.m. to buy. So that's what they have to.
So we have we have a couple hours. Yeah, less than
you said a couple.
Couple hours, dude. I got like 12 hours.
I know what 12.
12 and 13 hours.
That's more than a couple. All right. So for those of you that are interested in getting involved in plot buys or whatever, they are having these specials. Normally the plot is $1,000. It's down to $250. So I'm just going to throw this out there. If you want it, let us know. You can reach out to either one of these guys. And for those of you that are watching, you got however many hours Doc said. 13 hours. So if you want, if you're interested, let us know. And again, we get nothing out of it. It's all you.
Also, we're all fathers. We're all fathers here. Father's Day is coming up. Early present for Father's Day. Send us something that we can buy a plot with.
No.
What you say? No.
I'm saying I'm
Father's Day.
I'm telling my kids.
Yeah. All four of mine. Hey, Father's Day. You want to put that out there, Doc? Father's Day is coming up.
Well, Nyla,
that's all I want.
When is Father's Day?
Yeah, my daughter gave me $10 already. Week. My daughter already gave me $10.
I think it's next week. I don't know.
Okay.
It's this month.
It's this month sometime.
Look, let's talk about these people that did their plot buys and what they've done in the area.
Okay, yeah. What? Oh, you want? I'm so glad you asked me that. I can honestly say I own my own Mr. Harmony's Resort and Spa. So I have my own resort and spa,
And it's
and it
close
is.
to. Go ahead.
I have my own golf course. Not too many people can say they own their own golf course. And I have pro shop and all that cool stuff. We got games out there. We got basketball, tennis, tic-tac-toe, bowling, some palm trees all over the place. I'm about to put up some really nice cabanas over on the side. So with beachfront property, stuff like that. So I'm gonna, fix up my resort to just be just the way it should be over there. But what's so amazing is Iceman and I were able to buy plots next to each other, so we can I can fly my jetpack over to Pirates Cove. He can fly over to mine, and
It's so corny.
And I do want to say there's still a few more 200 Metacoin apartments on Pirates Cove.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just want to point that out there.
I can fly my jetpack over to his place.
Jetpacks are, man, that's the future. What are you talking about?
Man, I'm not
okay. I like jetpacks.
I love jetpacks.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. For me and jetpacks, Peaches. Peaches
loves
Peaches'
jetpacks.
favorite.
Yeah,
Peaches' favorite.
No,
but seriously, I feel like I'm a pilot when I'm in the jetpack, because even when I'm flying into a city, now this is just my kid brain going. So when I'm flying into a city on my jetpack, I'm coming in and I put my landing gear down and I'm just flying in and I come landing.
So the business people who are watching, the reason why the jetpack is at any significance because it adds utilities to your plot. So in interactive activities. So
all right,
the money part. Well, no, because if someone uses it, right, Doc?
Yes.
If someone, you go ahead, say it. Yeah.
You actually, you get credit for it, so you get the coins. Yes. From a business perspective, it brings attention to your plot.
No, but it's true though. Like, because if someone just rents it on there, then the plot owner gets money.
Yep. But then when you own that apartment, wherever that jetpack is, you get the jetpack for free anytime you want.
That's why I buy always, if I go to someone.
Jetpack. So all of you out there, if you got an apartment out there that has a jetpack in it, Iceman and I are probably going to go in and buying it. So that's. Wait a minute, Sage was supposed to put. I went in there earlier today. Sage was going to put a jetpack on the outside of that building that we got.
Sage, come on.
She didn't. I was like really. I was like, oh, I wanted to fly around.
I bought one. I bought one in that one.
Yeah, the horses.
Clarity when you say people use a jetpack and we get money, please note we're starting talking about the token.
Metacoin tokens, Metacoins. It doesn't get to change.
Money. This platform is not established yet. There's a lot of things in development practice process, which has to do with our platform as well as the Oculus and Meta overall. So Tracy said
it's next week. By the way, guys, Father's Day is next week. Just giving you a heads up. Yeah, I know. So again, kids, money plot. I got 13 hours left. You can send an early present. It's okay.
You can.
I'll be okay with that. I will be okay with that. I'm not going to get all. And then when Father's Day comes and there's nothing there, I'm good.
And and then my birthday was yesterday too. If anybody wants to,
that's right. It was happy. We forgot to sing happy birthday. Hey, Doc.
No, we're not wasting time on that. We don't need to waste time on that. I did get this from Tracy though, so new.
Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, that is nice. All right,
I love it.
So what you got? Doc's brewing something. I see you want to say something, Doc. Come on.
Me, I just wanted to congratulate everybody on the things they've done. How
this
whole Metaverse thing is chess, not checkers. We're planting the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows who the future of the platform is going to be. So no matter how many times somebody gets in your ear and talk all this, that, and the other, they don't know like I don't know. I'm open for the platform to do well. I'm open for the platform to not to do so well. If that happens to happen, that's the fate of it. It is what it is. But in that time period, I've got some great friends, some great relationships, and I love to see people taking a risk with me. And like, let's see what we can do. Like, who's I mean, you got Sage who expanded her world.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about her horses now, which is amazing. She's a horse fanatic, and she is amazing. So she's been able to create these plots with horses, unicorns, equestrian, all of them. So she's just gone through donkeys and all these different. And I've been able to. Now this is crazy. I've been able to learn more about horses that I didn't know. Hanging out with Sage and cruising around all those different places. I didn't know there were so many different types of horses and all this stuff.
The donkey combo. Like, I didn't know like what a mule actually. I didn't know.
Yeah. And then she's got these rooms set up. She's got an actual campus for, now this is crazy, with campus housing, and where you can come in and train and watch. She's got these kiosks where you can click on the kiosk and
I
it'll
didn't know
open
that.
up information about horses and all this stuff, and you can watch it. She's called it her little training center, which is amazing.
The bookstore too. She has
Yeah.
a bookstore template in the store, and that's for those listening. That's what we're talking about, the business aspect of it. So she gives you this information, but then she also puts her business, incorporates her business.
And
Exactly.
speaking of business, you got like Cassandra, who's an artist. She can
Big time.
display and sell her artwork right there, and it's
Galleries upon galleries.
Yeah,
upon
she's
galleries.
really good at galleries.
So amazing. Beck Bay. I mean, her interior. Okay, her being an interior designer, and doing that corporately and all this different stuff in hotels and all
In
that
real
stuff
life?
in real life. Yeah. So her doing all that in real life and being able to do all that, and she's got the artistic side down. When she came into Multiverse and being able to do all this and bring it into here, I mean, I was talking with her and she's just like, it blew her mind, because now she can expand that and more people can see what she's doing. And then she can take what she's doing here in Multiverse into her real world when she's going into hotels and doing her designing and stuff like that, because it gives her extra motivation and all that.
Yeah. As far as business though, like Doc was saying, if you had like a pest control business, like you could make a storefront right there.
You could, and have a
then
storefront and people come in.
You got all your information there. You have links to your website.
And if we only knew somebody that had a
I don't know
pest
anybody
control.
that has. Well, I do know one person. His name is
guy.
Rolando. Yeah.
Rolando. Yeah. He has.
He's in Washington
I've heard about him.
State.
I heard about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could have a storefront in there.
Gotta give Chesapeake some
Oh
love.
yes. If she's watching, can I throw some? Can we throw prop out to her real quick, if you don't mind?
Yeah. Give it
So
up.
Chesapeake Malls, she went over there and she had all. Okay. I might throw this out there for all of you. Chesapeake Malls, she decided to leave all of her apartments at the low price. She didn't buy them all. And she knows that
I took advantage of that.
So I bought a bunch of. I just $1.50, $1.30. She knew. She was told. So she didn't go. And she said she knows.
I couldn't say no.
I couldn't. So and then but this is what happened. She came back over to my plot and bought some property over at my plot. So
maybe she'll be coming over to Pirates Cove.
Cove. That would be cool. All right. So all right. Well, she got Doc. Come on. I saw you got a list over there.
I know. I wanted to give love to her because I think she has multiple kind of business ventures, almost like Catherine.
Catherine has a lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
Sherry, Women's World, multiple businesses out, multiple aspects of her woman world environment. I hate saying individuals.
Said Sips.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Cedric.
We haven't talked about a little bit. Ced. His bourbon.
Yep.
Got him.
Mine's.
You got it right there.
Mine's over here. I got mine. Yep.
I was gonna show my little.
Yeah.
My little
it's over there. Which we got to plan that too.
The Metaverse, guys. Established starts.
I just want to say one thing. My son was like, Dad, should I get you a bottle of bourbon? Like, what one can I get? And I go, it's called Blanton's, I think. Look it up. I was like, I'll take a bottle of that.
Yeah, I'll take a bottle of Blanton's if you don't mind.
I haven't opened mine yet.
Oh, see, we took ours out of the glass. No. I took mine out of the
I took it out of the
pack
box
because I needed to see the horsey.
Me too.
Yeah. It was just really bugging me. So,
but anyway, said
all of the different options, and like what Doc is saying, there's just so many people. We could go down a list. I mean, Phil, that's having some issues from Lakeside. He's
chronic does business.
JPZ, Finger Gun. We've got. I mean, Finger Shot. We've got. The list goes on of the projects and the things that are growing in this place, and you're just running around going, "Oh my gosh!"
I'm still finding new stuff that I've never seen.
Yes,
and I've been like actively all around.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yep. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up today, episode 17. We want to thank all of you that are watching. Shout out to again Nick. If you're watching, Nick, how you doing? From Think Tank Technologies. And Icy, who did you have your shout out for? We'll give another shout out to him. Earlier.
It was you.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Yeah, let's shout out Devlin again because he's a little bit of a
Doc, who you got shout outs to?
My final shout outs is we always want to give love to Multiverse that supports us and eventually they'll sponsor us. Go to VR. Yeah, that's my second one. Go to VR, and also want to give love to Expectiverse, the other platform which we'll have a show on. And everybody in Multiverse and anybody, if you need any help, we're there to help you. If anybody's trying at the last minute to find plots before the sale's over, please let us know.
One more thing, I do want to do a shout out to San. He is still always invited to be on our podcast.
Yes, Gamer Sand, please.
Even
And
Dora
don't forget
or
that.
Wendy,
Don't forget that storefront that I would love you get your faces down at the bottom. It's the storefront. I think it's the Faith Building.
He's gonna buy. He's gonna buy.
No, it's not in the Faith. It's the Joy. It's the Joy Building. The storefront is waiting for you. It's already there.
He's already gonna buy one on Pirates.
Ready to go. All right.
Get paid.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, me too. I want to get paid. All right. So we want to thank you guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
See you next time. Hey, one more last thing. Merch? On our we have a Patreon also.
We do.
I just want to mention that out.
Yeah.
And we do have merch for sale.
We do.
And we can drop those links in there. But I was going to say in our group, it's really talkative right now in our Tri Virtual group in Messenger. And we threw out an idea of we're looking for ideas for podcasts, for topics. And if you come up with something really good, we'd like to have you on that episode also to discuss it. So
exactly,
if you have any great ideas, just throw them out there.
Yep, please. And Honey Bear, real quick, she said she had a comment real quick, and the video was too long. I didn't realize we needed to make it shorter. Sorry, Honey Bear. We were playing playing games outside. And I wasn't able to get it on here because I made it too long. So sorry about that.
Too many megabytes. Couldn't load
too many megabytes. All right, what'd you say, Doc?
I was saying no. Tina can't send no ideas because Tina just said.
Tina's. I know her ideas that she was throwing up in there.
I like Tina's ideas.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.
Peace out.